folks. What an exciting day. We're marking 8 years of being out here introducing drain punch and pee-free to people starting in Richmond, Virginia. And it was a miracle that people would start calling after about a few weeks and say, hey man, can we get some more? And that's where it all started. Now we've got hundreds and hundreds of plumbers and maintenance technicians around the country and now into Canada using the products faithfully because they know how good of tools they are for those tough clogs and drains, and also urinals with the pee-free. Very excited to be working with so many phenomenal plumbing supply houses that started with Hajoka in Richmond. Now we've got Hajokas in Raleigh, Asheville, Keenan in Las Vegas, Lewisburg, West Virginia, all the Vamax. We've got all the Southern Plumbing and Pipe in Tidewater, Virginia, A&J Supply in Williamsburg. We've got P&H Wholesale in Iowa and South Dakota. And we've got all the Ferguson stores from Red Bank, New Jersey, all the way down to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. We also have a few Nolan stores now. So if your plumbing supply house isn't carrying these awesome products, let me know. We'll get them hooked up. And last week we got a number of calls from not only customers raving about the products, but one of the store managers in Pennsylvania says, man, Carl, you got to get back up here and do another counter day. I said, what's up? He said, we're selling 10 times the product of yours versus what we used to sell, 10 bottles to 1. And that's because the plumbers know that pee-free and drain punch are the real deal. And that's what they want to use because it helps them save time and have better businesses and make happier customers. I want to say thanks to everybody. It's a big time for me and 8 years in, and happy plumbing, y'all. Have a nice day. Call me if I can help.
Greatest stuff I've ever used.
And how long you been using drain punch?
Probably 2+ years.
And a lot of your service work?
All the service work. That's the only thing I keep on the truck.
Awesome, Dave. Thank you.
Thank you.
You Joe the plumber?
I'm Joe the plumber, and I approve this product.
That's what happens when you become famous.
You took my-
Yesterday, sir?
So they used it in a condensate riser and it worked for less than a minute.
Boom.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Say about it.
I love it.
Where have you been using it, sir?
Lynchburg.
Lynchburg?
Yep.
What type of drains have you been clearing?
Showers, sinks,
And
some tubs, some toilets.
have you?
Drain punch, better than acid.
What types of places are you using it?
Floor drains, kitchen sinks, vanities, showers.
Today.
Oh, right now I gotta go take care of a woman's bathroom sink real quick. But I love this stuff. It makes my job a lot easier.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Diego Freitas with Hughes Supply Company out here in Lynchburg, Virginia. We just held a counter day for drain punch and pee-free products. We've had a great response from our customers. They love seeing the live demonstrations, and we've already got some.
Justin, what do you think about drain punch?
It's the most amazing drain cleaner I've ever used.
You do mostly residential work?
Yes, mostly residential.
You need a good plumber down here in Tidewater and the peninsula, they call it. Give Justin a call. Thank you. I want to recommend Jesse with Just in Time Plumbing. He came by my house on a Saturday morning, fixed some leaks, replaced some hose bibs, gave me a fair price, good work, no messing around. Jesse?
Thank you, Carl.
And he also likes drain punch.
I love drain punch, yeah, it does work. Works miracles.
Two of the happiest plumbers in Richmond.
Hey, yes, sir. All I got to do is pour and stand there.
Awesome. Merry
20
Christmas.
minutes, it's done.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Thank you, man.
So Scott and Dave,
What'd you rub up?
you got your new drain punch hats on. We're here at University of Richmond. How we doing with the punch and the pee-free and the rub?
The punch is great, the pee-free is awesome, and the rub is even better.
Yep, I like them all.
He's going down.
Got my rub.
Got your rub, and you're a new pee-free fan too, huh?
Fan, that stuff draining all them urinals around here.
How long have you been cleaning urinals?
About 12 years.
Are you?
My life has changed for that pee-free.
Never be the same, right?
Get this thing out, I don't need this.
Awesome.
Look, I got pee-free, I don't need that auger.
You guys are great. And all right, what'd you say?
I said drain punch is awesome, and it works incredible with the smell not being an issue, and it honestly will eat any biological organic substance in that pipe for sure.
Take care of it, right?
It absolutely does 100%.
Has it made you a happier plumber?
It has, and it's easier, and like I said, I can go in someone's house, or we use it exclusively at the College of William & Mary anyway, and inside the dorms or inside anybody's house, because it's not a true acid, that smell and stuff doesn't come back, and you know, hair, toothpaste, shaving creams, stuff like that. I mean, honestly, 5 minutes it's done.
History.
Yeah, I mean it's fast. You got to do what the instructions say.
Right.
But I'm just saying it doesn't take long, and it just eats it out, and never hurts the pipe. We go into a lot of old houses here in Williamsburg, and it doesn't destroy the pipes. So
Awesome.
That's the better part of it, because true acids will destroy the older cast iron galvanized piping. It will literally eat a hole in it. So that's why I like it.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man.
Here with Drain Punch Carl's product right here, Drain Punch. I swear by it, you know, if you're ever in a bunch, you know what to do. Grab a bottle of Drain Punch. That's all I say. But great product, man. I had issues.
Hi, my name's Ryan Houston, owner of Houston's Plumbing. I met Carl probably about 3 years ago at Southern Plumbing in Yorktown. He was doing a counter demo one day. He showed us the product, and I doubted it at first, and it worked right in front of us. We got a couple bottles, and honestly, it's been a great product. Never had any issues. We kept instilling trust into the product, and now we use it at Costco, multiple houses, and it always clears the drains. We rarely have to even use the snakes anymore. Great product. Like I said, I told him when I met him it would probably go national, and now they're doing big things with it. Extremely happy with his success and the product itself. I recommend it to all my customers and people as well. So if you need anything, give them a shout. Drain Punch, great product, great, like I said, great company, and even better sales guy. So give them a shout.
So we're in, oh, look at him. He's so famous, his phone's going off.
Sorry.
So Ryan, we're in Virginia, but you know, I've got people on Instagram all across the country. Would
Yes,
you
sir.
ask them to reach out and try some?
I would 100%. Like I said, I would invest in this. It definitely is going to be a lifesaver. Like I said, I barely even have to pull out drain snakes anymore. This stuff truly will loosen up a lot of stuff, condensate, light blockages. I've even had a ton of hair. It eats it all up. Like I said, I literally use it all the time and recommend it to all my customers. So give them a shout, Drain Punch, and get you a bottle, man.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's time to punch and drain. Drain punch. So it's my man Carl here.
So what have you been experiencing since we met a few months ago?
Man, that stuff has completely changed everything. AC lines, tub, sink. We put it in, we come back 30 minutes, and it is gone. We don't know where it goes, but it's gone. And that's all we care about.
So you kept this a secret, right? You didn't tell them.
Oh, no, I tell everybody. To the point where I'm getting royalties. Look at it. Drain Punch, look at it.
Thank you so much.
No problem, appreciate it.
What do you think about Drain Punch?
It's the best.
You use it on your service truck?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right.
What do you think about Drain Punch?
I like it.
You use it regularly?
I do.
Is it as advertised?
As advertised. It works great.
Thank you. What do you think about Drain Punch?
That's great.
Have you used it for a while?
Yeah.
What types of drains do you use it on?
Any drain, really. So,
Pretty much. Do you rely on it?
yep, sometimes, all the time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Joe, what do you think about Drain Punch?
It's awesome. It's awesome.
And how long has it been part of your company, your methods?
At least the last 3 years now.
Wow. Thanks so much.
All right, you're welcome.
Here's another case of gone.
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 Good morning, my name is Meredith. I use Drain Punch. I live in an old apartment building and was having issues with the shower and the tub draining. So I reached out to Carl and got information on where I could find this locally, and then he gave me step-by-step directions and let me know to wear gloves and what safety protocols to take. And then I just poured it down the drain, waited about 30 minutes, ran hot water, and the next time I turned the shower on, it was running smoothly. So thanks, Carl.
Awesome, thank you. Quick second of your story.
Yeah. So the first time I actually used it on a clogged tub, poured it down the drain, water was half full. Within 2 to 3 minutes, it actually cleared it. Bunch of hair in the tub, and it went right down.
Boom.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
What would you say would have been the remedy if you didn't have the drain punch?
Going to the shop, grabbing a sewer snake, taking hours out of my day.
So you did this with no tools and no fuss?
No tools, no fuss.
Would you recommend people give it a try?
Drain punch is the best drain cleaner I've ever used.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Yeah, it worked. I poured a half bottle down, half hour, let it set, and I poured the rest of it down, let it sit for for another half hour, and then dumped a bucket of hot water down it, and it had a swirl and everything. So.
Now, had you tried anything else before?
I tried the sizzle or whatever, but it didn't work.
Didn't work. And were you you didn't feel good about this morning, did you? Because
No,
what you had,
I thought I had to pull it, but I didn't. So.
Were we at a restaurant?
Yeah, Olive Garden in Hagerstown.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Déjales explico algo. Quise destapar un zinc con esto y no pude. Le metí el snake y no pude. Lo mejor es esto, el líquido. Se lo echan en 10-15 minutos, destapa la tubería.
David Milton, Plumbing Innovation, used this last week. Worked great. I would highly recommend it.
What was the situation you had?
Kitchen sink was tied into a bathroom and they were both stopped up, and put it in the kitchen sink. Worked great, opened it up, saved me from having to drive across town and get a snake.
Thank you, sir. Another happy customer. And Daryl, what do you think about drain punch?
Oh, this drain punch is awesome. It works real good. It's not only just for when you just pour it in drains. I used it in standing water. One time I had a tub stoppage that was just standing water, and I poured it in there. Went away, came back 3 minutes later, it was gone. This stuff is good. It's the real deal. Better than liquid plumber, better than anything.
Does it have any smell or anything that bothers you?
No smell, nothing.
Thank you so much.
Hello, I'm Scott Blackburn, maintenance of John Randolph, Hopewell, Virginia. Carl has been a wonderful help with, a wonderful person to work with, and a wonderful help with bringing us the drain punch. Real skeptical of using it at first. Did not like any chemical drain openers because of bad experiences in the past, but this stuff really works. My co-workers use it and are amazed at how well it cleans out the black residue that's in the drain lines and keeps it out. We've been purchasing it for the last year and a half and are using less and less of it because it is working. It's doing its job.
And where are some of the places that you apply it?
Just about every hand washing sink in this place. It's ideal for hand washing, air conditioned drains, ice machine. It helps with the algae, the slime growing in it, as a preventive thing, and it's probably the best drain opener I've ever used.
So Chuck, how did you come to know about drain punch?
I actually came across it through the University of Richmond. Then I tried it one time just as a last resort. We tried snaking it, we tried jetting it, and couldn't get it to go through, and I dumped it in there, and the last hope next to tearing out the wall, and 15 minutes later it took off. I've used it at the university, I've used it in commercial applications, and now I've used it in residential applications. And not once disappointed yet. I'll keep looking for something to...
Keep trying, huh? Thank you. What'd you think about this stuff, Derek?
You know, I love this drain punch.
Have you seen anything like it before?
No, sir.
Awesome.
Produced a drain punch from a vendor of ours that we use at the James Center. We're a 1 million square foot of high-rise building. And this stuff ain't nothing but the truth. I greatly appreciate the project, man. All right.
Hello, plumbers, maintenance supervisors, building owners. I'm a maintenance supervisor with over 40 years experience, and I've seen a lot of clogged drains. I want to tell you a little bit about this drain punch. It's the best drain cleaner I have ever seen on the market. The best one I've ever seen used. It's way safer than any sulfuric acid drain cleaner on the market today.
Hi, we just got some drain punch here and we used it at home for a drain that's been blocked 2 weeks and worked fantastic. All right, so the wife's well pleased. Thank you.
I put this stuff down every drain.
I had issues where we put drain punch in a matter of counting to 10, it goes down.
Wow.
And it's a good product. It's very cost effective. 99.9% of the time it works and it doesn't reclog. So it cleans the pipe out and it does what it says it does.
And what do you think about drain punch?
I think drain punch is great, man. I put that stuff on everything.
Can't do without it.
Can't do without it, man. That's some good stuff.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
We got Bruce and Will here. Bruce, what do you think about drain punch?
It works. Glad to have it.
Did you know anything about drain punch a month ago?
Not till Willie came here and told me about it.
Ever seen anything like it?
It's good.
All right, well, I thank you so much. Happy plumbing. Yes, sir.
Hey,
what were you saying?
Was used last week over in Suffolk, and I had 2 bathroom sinks backed up and made sure there was no water ran, and used half a bottle in each drain and let it sit for about 30 minutes, and needless to say, when I turned the water on, she was...
You hear that sound?
It's great stuff, great stuff.
Thank you.
We just cleared a kitchen sink drain that was clogged with grease in 30 minutes exactly on its nose.
And what did you try to do before we used the drain punch?
I ran a snake down it for an hour and a half to try to break the clog up and could never get it.
Are you glad you found drain punch?
Absolutely. Best thing in the world.
Thanks. What do you think about drain punch?
It's great. It is good. It's a great product.
And you were using it on the PMs just now?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. It's so exciting working with VAMAC for almost 3 years now, introducing drain punch and P-Free to their plumber customers all across Virginia. Had tremendous response. You can see by the pictures of the shelves here in a second. This stuff moves. The guy just told me it sells itself. VAMAC is a nice company, 100 years old plus, based in Richmond. This is their headquarters, 21 locations across the state. If I can help you introduce it to your supply house, or if you are a supply house like VAMAC or some of the Hojokas, Southern Plumbing, P&H Wholesale, you guys let me know. Happy plumbing.
This stuff gets us through the day. It works great. It's an excellent product.
How many places have you used it? Like tubs and sinks?
Tubs, sinks, garbage disposals. It works excellent.
And y'all are good hat models too.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
My name is Betty and I live in a 30-year-old home, and up until recently I've had trouble with my drains being slow, and as a woman I use a lot of products that have oil in them and stuff, and I have long hair, and 2 years ago I started using drain punch in my drain, and it has been awesome. And this is what I mean by hair. But since I started using drain punch, no more problems.
And well, you're treating rest areas and train stations?
Yes, sir, in the state of Virginia.
That's awesome. And,
on Interstate 95, one of the busiest interstates on the East Coast.
Yeah, that's where we are now. You can see it up there. What I wanted to also ask you was, would you recommend anybody try this if they've got smelly bathrooms or clogged urinals?
I would recommend everybody try this.
Absolutely, 100%. Makes your job 100% easier.
Thank you so much. You guys have a great day.
You too. Take care, Carl.
Have a good one.
We're down at a trucking depot here in the city of Richmond, and my friend Matt here, we met about a year or so ago at a Ferguson Counter Day and introduced him to drain punch and P-Free, and when he came to work here, this urinal, and there was more than one, right?
There's 7 total.
7 total urinals. And just tell me what you walked in on and how you fixed it.
Smell, and also a lot of calcium clogging. The companies I worked with before, we swear by this.
So I brought it here and never had an issue since. Also with the toilets, the drain punch itself has saved us tons of bills and a lot of headache.
So how many truckers go through here on a regular basis?
Roughly about 150 a day.
And a lot of them are stopping here and at the other bathroom,
Yes,
for a
sir.
total of 7 urinals. And now you've solved the problem, right?
Completely. When I came in here, it was a lot of smells coming out of them, and they were clogging up constantly. Ever since we started using this, haven't had one problem.
That's awesome. Thank you, man.
No clogging, no smell, no nothing. This is why we buy it by the case.
Yep. Pulling in here to Pitt, Ohio. Trucking depot here in the south side of Richmond. They love their P-Free. Also getting some drain punch too. The P-Free's made an awesome difference in the urinals and all the terminals, 29 of them. And now we're putting them on a maintenance program.
If you keep on fighting with your drain, get some drain punch. That'll take care of it.